Hey, Shamrocks fans, welcome back to another alumni update. I'm Blake Tyson, the voice of your Watertown Shamrocks, and today I'm joined by Ryan Gingher, former captain of the Shamrocks. Ryan, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Just adjusting to school still, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Good, good. Yeah, you're at St. Norbert College with the Green Knights in your freshman year there. How are things just going in your first season there on the ice? And then you mentioned kind of adjusting, getting back into the things as well on the academic side.
Yeah, the hockey side of it's been a blast. It is a little different than junior. We play about half the games, every game means just as much, if not a lot more than the junior games. But yeah, everyone here's amazing, and they've made the transition really easy, and I'm super comfortable. The school side of stuff is definitely a lot different than what I dealt with the last 3 years. I mean, it's going well. The teachers are good, and yeah, it's easy to find help.
Do you have a plan right now for what you're going to school for? Or are you still trying to figure that part out?
Yeah, I'm keeping it broad right now, just business administration. I think it leaves a lot of doors open, and I'm sure I'll pick like a smaller kind of major in the coming years or whatever.
Exciting. You guys for the Green Knights, you guys are headed to the NCAA tournament. You actually this weekend on Saturday night, you'll take on the University of New England in the opening round. What's the preparation been like for that, and just where's your excitement level to get to? I mean, I know St. Norbert's a really good program and often finds himself in the state tournament, but in your freshman year to be able to experience that, what's the excitement level like?
Yeah, it's definitely really cool. I mean, the culture here is unmatched, I feel like, to any other D3 spot. Our head coach, Tim Coughlin, is the most winning coach in D3 hockey history. It's pretty cool being able to play under him. And the preparation's about the same, just every other week. It's definitely a little different just because it's a team out east and we play all the teams kind of in Wisconsin and Illinois and kind of that area. But preparation's about the same, and I mean, just focused on our group and what we can bring to the table.
You mentioned playing a lot of teams around the Wisconsin area and things like that, kind of local to you guys. You've actually gotten to see a few familiar faces from Watertown last year line up across from you this season.
Yeah.
Will Shepard, Cam Markham. What's it been like getting to see those guys play against them a little bit? I'm sure Shep's a little bit of a thorn when you have to play them. So what's been getting to see those guys and competing against those guys been like?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a lot of fun whether you like whenever you see guys that you played with or even against in junior, because I mean, you've got a bond that you don't usually have with any of the other guys. And seeing Cam early in the season was nice. Just, I mean, being able to catch up with him, and obviously with Shep because he was my roommate. It's a little different just because we're a little closer than what probably me and Cam were. But I mean, it's still a lot of fun. And luckily, Shep was well behaved for the most part when we played him. But I mean, it was a lot of fun just because I did go 2-0 against Cam, and we did go 2-0 against Shep. I mean, it's always fun.
Well, you got a couple of goals against Shep too, right?
I did, yep, I did.
Yeah. Yeah, he does lead his team in penalty minutes. I was whenever I was doing my prep for our alumni update and going through everybody, I had to
Yeah.
check that tab for him. So, but good to hear he was well behaved against you
Yes.
guys. For you individually, I mean, over your last 12 games, you've got 12 points. You're a point per game player. How have things kind of started to click for you in your freshman season, especially lately, and on that offensive side? Is it just a product of being more comfortable, more opportunity? Kind of what's been going well for you?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of everything. Confidence, kind of the guys that I'm playing with, kind of all that stuff definitely plays a factor into it. I'm playing with two seniors that have been unbelievable with me and kind of just taking me under their wings. Definitely makes me feel more comfortable, and I can just go out there, play stress free, and kind of just focus on what I'm doing, how I can help, and kind of just different stuff like that. So yeah, definitely being more comfortable, and obviously when you see the puck go in the net a couple times, your confidence definitely grows a little bit. But yeah, like our team is really deep, so whoever you play with in our lineup, it's a pretty good time when you're on the ice.
Yeah, you guys have won 8 in a row right now and just won your conference championship. You had a goal in that game. What
Yep.
was that like? What was that experience like getting to win the Harris Cup?
Definitely unreal. So, St. Norbert won it the last 3 years now. So the juniors are 3 for 3 winning that trophy, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, definitely really special just because like kind of play into the culture and you see all the people that have come in here and won. So that's kind of what we all expect. So when we're able to live up to the expectation, yeah, it's really special.
That's awesome. Looking back at your time in Watertown and kind of turning back the clock a little bit, what were some of your favorite memories being here in the first year for a program and getting to be the first captain in franchise history?
Yeah, that part's pretty cool. And obviously the first team, a lot of ups and downs, but like the people that I met stand out the most to me. Like the Garishes, unbelievable family, unbelievable billet family. I still stay in touch with them and probably call them once a month. So yeah, like the people by far are definitely a very, very special part. I played 3 years of junior, so Watertown is definitely the closest spot to my heart just over the past 3 years. So yeah, definitely all that stuff, and then playing in front of the crowd, like it's pretty sweet playing in front of a sold out crowd, and the fans are unbelievable. So yeah, all the support, all the love that we feel, it was unmatched.
You mentioned keeping in touch with the Garishes. I mean, do you still keep in touch with any of the guys on the team as well, or kind of follow the team along this season as a whole?
Yeah, Owen Chartier, I stay in touch with probably the most. So I think we actually just got off the phone probably about a week ago. And so he called me saying his brother was playing in the Minnesota State tournament. And I know he was able to go watch his brother play. But yeah, I think Sharts is the one biggest one that I've stayed in touch with. And obviously I've kept up with how Watertown's been doing because we've got a handful of guys that also play in the Central Division. So I like being able to chirp them about how the Shamrocks are doing and beating the Bruins or whatever it is. So
That's awesome. Who else is all on your team at St. Norbert's in the Central Division? Any names that fans might remember?
Jackson Riley was the captain of the Austin Bruins. Evan Hunter played on Bismarck. Jack Severson was the captain of North Iowa. Landon Fleming played for Minot. Um, I think that's just
Yep.
of the freshmen that have come in.
Yeah, you've got most of the division covered, then that's pretty
Yeah,
impressive.
so it's definitely cool because I mean you can laugh about all the times that we played against each other, and now the six of us are all best friends. So
That's awesome. That's good to hear. Well, Ryan, thanks so much for taking the time today. I appreciate you making some time and checking in with us.
yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. Best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.